Hello, I've got another song and it is the most terrible song ever. But it's going to work because what it does is it's going to help us find the area of a rhombus and kite. But before we do that, we need to decide, well, what is a rhombus and what is a kite? Okay? There's a big difference between the two. Now, a rhombus is basically a square that's been pushed over. It's got two sets of parallel lines and all the sides are equal. Whereas a kite has no parallel lines and it's only adjacent sides that are equal. Regardless though, the way that we find the area of both of these is the same. We pretend like they're one big rectangle. If we double that little quadrant, well, it's not really a quadrant, is it? We double that, double that, double that. And if we do that, we make one really large rectangle. And we have a base of the rectangle, in other words, a distance here. And we have a height of the rectangle, which is the distance here. Base times height. But in the same way as our triangle, the actual kite is half of that. Because it's not that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit. It's half, exactly half. And so, the area of a rhombus and kite, rhombus and kite, rhombus and kite. Area of a rhombus and kite is x times y divided by 2. Okay, and so let's actually work it out. The area equals x times y divided by 2. And x is the distance from one corner, diagonal corner, to the other, and y is the other diagonal corner to diagonal corner. Sorry, there was a bit of a slant there. So, it doesn't actually matter which one is x and which one's y. All that matters is that they're at right angles and that we have the distances that are in the same set of units. So in this case, it's 9 times 16 divided by 2. Now, you can just punch that straight into your calculator, regardless if you can do it in your head. 9 times 16 divided by 2. Now remember, as we said in the other episode, because they are all times and divide, order of operations says that you can do them all at once. 72 millimeters squared. And so that was a kite. Let's have a look at a rhombus. Now the thing with this rhombus, it's a little bit tricky because they haven't actually given you the distance from here to here, and they haven't given you the distance from here to here. We actually need to do a little bit of sleuthing in order to figure it out. So, area equals x times y divided by 2. But what's x? Well, x is obviously from, let's say, from here to here, 15 to from here to here, and another 15 there. So 15 plus 15 is 30 times 12 plus another 12, which is 24. All of that divided by 2. Now, we could do that because they're all millimeters, so it's all in the same units. Let's whack that straight into our calculator. 30 times by 24 divided by 2. Boom. 360 millimeters squared. Pretty simple. That distance times by that distance divided by 2 for any rhombus or kite. Let's do a practical example. Oh, upside down. Here we've got a kite. Lo and behold. Oh my God. How about we find the area of this kite? We know from this corner to this corner, this diagonal, it's 920, and from here to here, it's 800 millimeters. They're all both millimeters. Therefore, area equals x times y divided by 2 is 920 times by 800 divided by 2, which is, let's write it in our calculator, 920 times by 800 divided by 2, 368,000 millimeters squared. I hope this helps.